Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you guys how you can turn a $100 account into a $100,000 account trading crypto and Forex. I am not kidding when I say that. I know it sounds crazy, but a lot of people underestimate the power of compound interest. And I'll show you exactly what I mean in this video. Stick around, you'll learn. Okay, before we get started, we're going to go into the charts and I'm going to explain some really simple theories to you on how this can be done. Okay, we're at the whiteboards and now I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can turn $100 into $100,000. The first concept I'm going to break down right now is compound interest. A lot of people don't know about the power of compound interest. I'm going to show you guys exactly how it works right now. Okay, so this is concept one, compound interest. This is exactly how you're going to grow a really small account into a big $100,000 account or more. So I'm going to break it down really simple for you. Let's say you start out and you have one coin. You trade that coin and you now have 2 coins. You trade those 2 coins and now you have 4 coins. So every time you're doubling up your coins. You trade that and now you have 8 coins. So within 4 trades, 1, 2, 3, 4, you already have 8 coins. Now if you weren't to do compound interest, you would take one trade and you would make 1 coin. You take a second trade and now you make 2 coins. So within 4 trades, you have only made 4 coins. But if you were to use the power of compound interest, within 4 trades, you have made 8 coins, which is a double of 4. And this just gets larger and larger the more trades you take. So with just one more trade, we were to do one more trade here. We turn those 8 coins into 16 coins. And if we were to take one more trade on the non-compound trade, we were to get 5 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a total of 5 coins on the non-compound interest trades and a total of 16 coins on the compound interest trades. So here we can see how compound interest can take a small amount and multiply it so much faster than normal trading. Now if you do this over a period of 1 whole year, which is 365 days, and if you were to take a simple $100 account and use that $100, and let's say you only make 2% every day on that $100. So your goal is to trade to make $2 the first day. Only 2% every single day, you will be able to make $100,000 within a year. And I'll show you. So if we jump over to the compound daily interest calculator, we can input and it will calculate for us exactly how much money we'll make after 365 days. So we'll start with a $100 account. And every day you make 2% on that account. We do that for a total of 365 days. And as long as you don't take that money out and let it build up every single day, let's say we don't even include the weekends as well. Let's say we only trade 5 days a week, only 2% every single day. We will calculate 1 year and it will show us right now. So if you started with $100, within 1 year, you would have made $137,000 just from a $100 account. Now that goes to show the power of compound interest. And this is only if you make 2% daily, not including weekends either. So if we scroll down, it will actually show you every single day how much you'll make. So the first day you'll obviously be put at $102, you'll make $2 in earnings. And every day you're getting an extra 2% on the money that you've already put back in to reinvest. So as long as you keep your money in the account and you make 2% on how much you have, you'll make almost $140,000 within a year of trading. So as you can see, every day the amount increases by a little bit. So $6 on the 57th day, $6 on the 58th day, and so on and so on. And with 100 days, you're making $15 a day. Which you may think like, okay, $15 isn't a lot every day, but you need to think about making only 2% a day. Because that 2% will eventually be like $200 a day, $20,000 a day, $200,000 a day, and so on and so on and so on until your account is really big. So now if you combine this compound interest with a really simple strategy to where you can make 2% every single day easily, you can grow your $100,000 account really simply. And if you were to even make more than 2% a day, let's say just by increasing by 1% and making 3% and making 3% every single day, there is now an increase of over $4 million extra just from that 3%. That just goes to show the power of compound interest. Okay, so we're gonna hop over the charts really quick. I'm gonna show you how you can make exactly 2% every day with this really simple trading strategy. Okay, so we're at the charts and I'm gonna break down this really simple strategy. So for this strategy, you're gonna have to know a few basic terms like uptrend and downtrend. Really simple stuff. Okay, so let's say we're at the charts and we mark out an uptrend here. In this strategy, whenever you mark an uptrend or a downtrend, wherever the trend breaks, so here the trend broke, it broke through the line on this candle. So we will select this candle and now we know that price will come back to that candle. So now let's say we drag this all the way out, and as we can see, it came back up to exactly where we marked. Price will come back to this area. Now the hard part is figuring out when to enter the trade. Well, that's pretty simple too. So after it broke out of its uptrend, it started to form into a downtrend. And a downtrend is made up of lower highs. So every single time the downtrend swings, we have a lower high, and so on and so on and so on. This downtrend happened to only have 2 lower highs. So the trading strategy is really simple. We are going to enter a trade as soon as a candle closes above one of the lower highs. So as we can see on this trade, for example, the candle closed right above the lower high. So we could set our trade exactly when that candle closes, and we can put our stop losses either below or to the end of the wick of the candle. I personally like to set it below the wick. On this trade, as we can see, right after price came up and touched right into that zone that we marked out. That was a very simple 1 to 2.7 risk to reward. So there, if we risked 1%, we would make 2.7%, which is almost hitting our 3% mark. Okay, I'm gonna jump into some cryptocurrency and show you how it works on crypto as well. Okay, so I'm gonna use Bitcoin as an example because everyone knows Bitcoin. Okay, so we're on Bitcoin. We're gonna show you the exact same simple trade. This trade happens all the time. You'll see it everywhere. So I'll show you, for example, one really simple trade here. Okay, so we'll jump down to the 15 minutes so we can see our trend. So here we have an uptrend, here we have a downtrend, here we have an uptrend, and so forth, right? So we'll take one of the trends, and for example, we will mark out this trend right here. Okay, so we're gonna focus on this uptrend right here. So we'll delete this line for now. So whichever candle breaks the trend would be this red one right here. So we'll mark this red candle, and this will be the zone that we know price will come back to. So if we extend out this zone, we can see price eventually came up and hit back into that zone. Now where to enter the trade is the hardest part, although the strategy makes it really simple. So after we broke out of this uptrend, we turned into a downtrend. And as we know, a downtrend is lower highs. So we have a lower high, lower high, lower high, and a lower high. Now we enter the trade as soon as the candle closes above one of the lower highs. So this candle came up and closed green right above the lower high. So we would have entered right on that candle, and we'll get rid of this, just clean it up. So we'll put our stop loss right below this candle, and we put our take profit right to the zone that we marked. And as you can see, it came up and touched right into our zone for a nice 1 to 2 risk to reward. So here, if we risked 1%, we would have made 2% for another easy, simple trade. And if you are a person who likes to hold your trades even longer, you could have held it all the way up to the very top if you knew it was going to come up to there, all the way to the top for a nice 4.5% trade. So if you took this trade, you could even skip out on the next day. And there you have 2 really simple trades set out for you. I'm going to look for one more trade on Bitcoin just to show that this works for crypto really well too. Okay, so if we scroll back, we can see there was a nice downtrend here. And the candle that broke out of the downtrend was this candle here. So we can select this zone, and more specifically, it actually broke the line right here. So if we select the specific area, we know price will come back to that area. So right after that, it broke out and turned into an uptrend. Uptrend is made up of higher lows. So here we have a higher low and a higher low here. And we mark it to the bottom of the wick just to be safe. So now we are looking for a candle to close below one of the higher lows. The candle broke here and closed below our line, so that's when we would enter the trade. So we can enter the trade and put our stops just right above this resistance. And we'll put our stops right above this resistance. We'll put our targets right to our red line where we marked, and we'll let this trade play out and see what happens. So it comes up a little bit, and comes up, and look at that, perfectly comes down right to where we marked for a nice 2.5% trade. The stuff is really simple. It happens on every currency pair, on most cryptocurrencies, and I'm telling you, if you just make 2% a day, not including weekends, within a year you can make $100,000 just with a $100 account. This stuff is not rocket science. It's super simple, anyone can do it. And I've literally broke this strategy down to be as simple as possible for anyone out there, for people who are just learning crypto, just learning Forex. This will change your game. And you don't even have to have a lot of money to start. If you like the strategy, please like the video. I'm giving out all this information for free, and I know it's gonna be valuable to you guys and make you lots of money. So please, I would really appreciate if you like the video and even share this with somebody out there who you know who's struggling with their trading. This is the most simple strategy out there. Other than that being said, thanks for watching the video. If you have any more questions, I might even make further videos on it as well. That being said, I hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.